Welcome back to draw whatever this is. What draw is this?
We'll say it's I think this is the fourth draw today. There were two yesterday. This is draw 6.
All right, so this is draw 6. This is Jeff Hannon back on the mic for this draw. My executive producer, Ed, got me organized here. And I have my commentating beverage, so I'm all good to go. So we have Colgate on sheet A playing Yale. And sheet B is RPI 2 versus Harvard. And sheet B, I should say. Sheet C is SUNY 2 versus Maine, Bowdoin. And if I pronounce any of those wrong, I don't care. So right now it looks like we just got a bunch of guards and nothing exciting happening as we're getting down toward skip rocks on B and C. Sheet A, we got Colgate sitting 1, it looks like, with the red rocks. Yeah, sheet A, Colgate is red rocks, and Yale is yellow rocks. Sheet B, RPI is red rocks. RPI 2 is red rocks, and Harvard is yellow. And sheet C, here in front of me, SUNY 2 is red rocks. And Maine Bowdoin is yellow. Games are underway. Yale sitting 2 over in sheet A.
Yeah, Greek squad stayed back, so well, you'll see them like Cape Cod though. Yeah. What's your guys' names again? Tyler.
First year, the school says first year a lot. A lot of people say it's freshman. I think you joined early. I joined in high school.
See which game we want to concentrate on once we get going here.
There's one club in the entire state of Washington, and it's my high school. So
what made you join that? What made you join?
Oh, sorry. In 2010, the Olympics were in North Vancouver. Vancouver. I saw curling, and I thought it was really cool. And then I started going to high school and walked away from curling right away. I have to now.
There's draw made there in sheet B by Harvard. Through that hole and right to the top of the 4-foot. There was a guard called, I think, here on C. Maine Bowdoin. Yellow is shot, but it's open. There's a hole between that very long red guard and the yellow guard on the right side of your screen. It's also on the right side as I look out the window. So SUNY 2's got a hit here. Get rid of that yellow one. Have to be a little careful because there could be a jam there. And it looks like it's through the hole. Something over curl. And they got it and avoided the jam, and I believe, look at sheet C, there we go. Maine Bowdoin sitting 2. And they do have the hammer. Well, last skip rock here for SUNY 2 on sheet C. You can see that red rock that's in the forefoot, and it's not behind a guard, it's just open. And over in sheet A, we got Yale sitting 3. Colgate tries to make a takeout and just ends up pushing a guard back onto one of the rocks in the house. So, no, it's fine. Not sure who has the hammer over on A. Michael Parker throwing skip rocks over there. Just trying to draw one in or do a tight guard. And it's going for the draw. Looks like Yale's sitting 4 over there now. Not sure if that's in the house or not. We don't have a camera on the far end of A, unfortunately. I could walk over and look at the monitor, but pretty crowded in the warm room. College students hanging around. And on sheet C, I think there was a draw attempt. It was heavy. So SUNY 2 scores 2 in the first end, so that game is 2-0 here on sheet C. SUNY 2 up 2-0 over Maine Bowdoin. Sheet A, takeout attempt, I think, going down, or a draw, or a tap, and turn into a tap, and turn into a takeout. Yale is still shot. Yeah, nice draw with the last rock. I think it's very close. They're looking at it. And I think it's red. We'll find out here in a second.
In America, I didn't know any of the curlers. I had to pick someone to root for. That guy has really.
And then final rock being thrown over on sheet A. Michael Parker, I think he's going to try to hit that red rock.
Grace is throwing.
And just clicks off the guard. So pretty sure Yale got 1 there over sheet A. So Yale 1-0 after the first end over Colgate. Sheet B, it was one for Harvard. It was yellow, not red. Harvard up 1-0 over RPI 2. And then back here on sheet C, got a couple of guards.
Wait, you're getting recruited.
Oh, really?
You know Mike Coronado? Oh, Grayson's back.
No.
Are you gonna play? I'm playing sooner, if that's okay.
There's discussion going on through the window. I'm not sure what's happening.
I mean, I don't mind. Do you want to play this? I'm gonna play, I think, a game now. Okay. I think so.
There might be an injury. All right, back to the action. Definitely, somebody came off the ice for Maine, Bowdoin. They're down to playing with 3 at this point.
Teammates try and do that. Instead of my teammates try and do that, I always just leave them like a long car ride. 8 o'clock, waking up as we arrive.
Everyone be awake 3 hours before a race. But you'd have like races that start at 7 o'clock or 4 days. Should be a little bit more lenient. Yeah. Yeah. A little bit more lenient with those, but like, it's like 2 hours at least.
Does anyone sleep on the boat right after the course? It's that early? Every minute counts at that point.
It's really hard to rowing, so like, 5 years? I'm trying to convince you.
I'll be back here in a second, folks.
I know you're rowing, but you know, I'm the curling.
All right, I'm back, folks. And I get a technical adjustment on my drinking wristband. It's even though I was in college before any of these current curlers out there were born, we're just trying to make sure everybody who's drinking has a wristband. So.
Two-story track with elevation changes, half mile.
So what did I miss?
Is it really?
See, we have SUNY 2 sitting one in the back of the house, back 8. Again, they don't have the hammer. Maine Bowdoin now playing with 3 players. And try to take that out. It's going to be on the guard, though. Not bad. Opens it up.
So you go and you pay the entry fee is like $3 per person, like super cheap. And then you go, there's a little staff.
Sheet A, no rocks in the house. Colgate with the hammer over there on sheet A. And on sheet B, we have RPI 2 with the hammer. And they're tried for a takeout and sailed a little wide.
No, she probably needs.
Sheet C is right in front of the broadcast booth. We typically concentrate on that game, but I know that there's probably some Yale people out there, and who knows who else. Take a quick look, see who's out there. We do have 7 people watching right at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's actually good to, most people in college, most teams get their points from not having.
So this is the second round of pool play.
You're more than making that, you have to kind of make it all.
Well, the way it works is there's
I thought you went to
pools of 6 teams, and you play 3 games. And after each round in your pool, the teams are ranked based on some point system, which I don't understand. And then in the next round, you play one plays 2, 3 plays 4, 5 plays 6. So right now it's sheet A, Colgate is 3rd and Yale is 4th. Sheet B, RBI 2 is 1st and Harvard is 2nd. And on sheet C, SUNY 2 is 6th and Maine Bowdoin is 5th, I think. Might be the other way around. Yeah, I think it is the other way around.
Yeah, we did.
We'll keep an eye on RPI 2 and Harvard.
Oh, I thought you were faster. I thought, never mind. Yeah, no, we won.
Lots of rocks up in front. Harvard without the hammer and has one pretty much buried behind some granite wall.
No, it's not.
Right at the top of the 4-foot.
Yeah. That doesn't usually count to nothing. It's just like you just misjudge stuff. You know, that's a lot.
I think we're down to skipped rocks there.
You gotta feel.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. Maine Bowdoin. And I cover up these 2 rocks in the back. Well, one's on the tee line, the other one's back 8. Oh no. They're trying for the takeout. It's going to hit the guard. So SUNY 2 has a chance to put a guard on those 2 red rocks and really put some pressure on Maine Bowdoin.
No, you're not gonna like this one.
Sheet B. We're trying to make a draw, I think, through a pretty small port.
It won't hit it far enough.
And that's going to be on the guard.
I don't know.
He bakes cookies.
How experienced it is.
I'm a tiny
Oh, the big Barry's is spies, he calls them.
Well, they just got that takeout. They're going to go inside out here from the center line out to the wings. Try to make this takeout on those two red rocks.
Yesterday, we were saying that would have been so much better.
Get the top one hidden on the nose. You might get both of them.
This is what the Iron Horn says.
And rocks on its way. Right on the broom, not moving. Plenty of weight. I think just too much, it clicks on the guard and ends up becoming a really good guard for those two rocks.
She did go with that decision. She wanted to go top 12, like in the house, like in the field. That's where she should. And she should have it counting in the house. Yeah. I think this is her last stone, but they still have one more stone after this. They Bowdoin is team. So I think he was suggesting they throw in general.
Like SUNY 2 is going to be.
Figured there's no point. Like you can do two things with one shot.
A draw here. Possibly another guard.
Count and it'll bar the entire area.
Yeah, Michael Parker made
it depends on
angle
her,
raise. And I'll squeeze the yellow rock into the forefoot.
It so it moves over. It should swept that one actually, just to get it over to center line. No, yeah, I know. But no, I think she. Yeah, actually, I can't tell her. Sorry.
You guys played.
What?
You guys played a very good game.
Oh, thanks.
Like,
yeah.
honestly, it's just so consistent. It was great to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I was on the knuckle sheet seeing you guys play.
Well, you know, honestly, like our first game last night, though, it was there was a lot of inconsistencies. You know, it was just,
nobody
like,
here. It was like
I know.
it was
Yeah, we found out. Like I don't know. It was with cheapy. Like the ice was always just changing, and we couldn't adjust to it, and we just like it always caught us off guard. But like everything here, it was just like the ice didn't really do anything too crazy. It just kind of.
It looks like we're going for the draw here on sheet C.
Yeah, no, that's no. I mean,
Splash
not
rock.
adjusted, we just kept doing the same thing.
Their Maine, Bowdoin.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So if you could play the same way against our team, that would be very beneficial for
It's on its way. Again, they're playing with 3 at this point.
So yeah, if you just.
It looks pretty good. Maybe a little.
It's good for you guys. You will get a better seeding. If you play
mine's good.
Also, we would be top seed anyway.
Pardon?
A little heavy.
Yeah, and also we would be top seed.
Yeah. So let's
Yeah, just heavy.
Yeah, win the pool.
Really good line.
Well,
But
not just win the pool, but also like.
too much weight. So steel 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. It'd be the first
Here on
seed,
sheet
and
C,
then the fourth.
that makes the score
Yeah,
4-0 for SUNY 2 over Maine Bowdoin.
Yeah, no, see, that's the thing. We don't know what's going to happen with
And
the wild card. So,
Because like we would have
yeah, because one of those teams already lost a game, right? So they
it's the last rock here in sheet B, and Harvard is sitting more at the top of the 4-foot.
I figured one of the
RPI 2
yeah, we just don't know who's like,
trying to make the draw,
we're just not sure where
get into
at this point we can't control it. You know, we can't be
into
like,
the 4-foot.
we don't-
but it's gonna be close for us.
Sweepers are on it hard the whole way.
I mean, we gotta win.
Got to get past all those guards, which it does. And I think it's just going to be light. Yeah, not enough. So that's going to be steal 1 for Harvard over there on sheet B. So they're going to go ahead 2-0. And sheet A. Got 1 rock left for Yale and 1 rock left for Colgate. Right now, Yale is sitting 1. Pretty well buried. And I think Michael Parker is throwing a hit.
That's the current overall ranking.
Yeah,
So,
so
who's like, I mean, assuming you can
yeah.
you are gonna be so who's gonna be the top second seed?
You don't,
You don't know. Honestly,
So I'm not sure why, but he did throw the hit. So got a chance to make a little tap here on this
yeah, ends first. So,
rock that's in the 8-foot.
So technically anything can happen. They could be the top seed.
A shot.
If they both win, right? Yeah. So then, if that happens, then we're probably the second seed. I don't. Who would be the third? Or who would be third/second? I guess.
actually. Oh, no, sorry, that was first round. So,
We try to look for the pool.
And that's what they're doing. So the rock's on its way. Sweepers are on hard.
I mean, this is now including like 1 and 10.
Okay. No, right. So it's whoever wins.
Third sweeper going out. That doesn't make any difference. The weight was good. It needed to curl more, and it goes past on the outside. So Yale's going to steal 1 there over on sheet A. And we will flip back.
Both RPI, Harvard, and Colgate have a chance to go 2-0. So the problem with us is that all our 2 teams.
So Yale's up 2-0
So we'll see.
over Colgate.
Right. So
over there on sheet A.
Our top seed, there's no like tiebreaker for that.
I mean, and that's the exact number of points, which.
Well, no, I mean like tiebreaker in our pool because.
Oh yeah, correct.
Us and RT are both 2-0 facing each other. Only one of us can win.
I know, correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. No, like if you win all your 3 games, that cannot be a tiebreaker. You have to win.
Yeah, because there's no other 2-0 team.
Like basically, if you go 2-0, then you will face another 2-0.
And then it's still head-to-head at that point.
And
whoever
that
wins the
point,
game.
although head-to-head is not officially the tiebreaker, you will by construction win.
Yeah.
Okay, great marker.
I like those. We would need like something larger.
1 down. 2 up against. Actually, I'm back into it after yesterday.
And SUNY 2 here on sheet C. Looks like they're going to try to take out that yellow rock in the back. Mostly open, 75%, 80% open. Can't throw a lot of weight though. She slid very wide and not going to come back from out there. yellow continues to be shot. One long guard up there, halfway guard. I think we're going to try to draw around that, get another one in the house. Again, you mean Bowdoin down 4-0, so rocks in the house are a good thing. Very narrow, and it's going to actually end up going all the way to the other side of that rock, that guard. SUNY 2 going with the draw here. Rocks half in the back 8, half in the 12 back there, so really deep. Weight looks good, but I think it's going to be on the guard. This could end up being a tap if there is enough weight, and it's going to be a tap. It's not going to be shot, but puts it in a pretty good spot. Nice draw over there on sheet B. And take out on that red, a little wide.
Did you get this? No, it's here when I got here.
Not coming back. Yes, that was just wide.
Okay.
We're going to tap that red rock a little further this time. This one looks pretty good. Oh, it actually missed it. Over curled. But the weight was good enough to make it shot. And we got SUNY 2 sitting shot. You mean in the back, second shot. Shot rock is open through a port.
It's going better now. It looked like it was loose and it wasn't actually on there, right? I assume that because it fell off. I don't know what.
And try to take out that red rock at the top of the house. This one looks better. Now we got a corner of it. And enough weight to get rid of it. Yes, indeed. Opens up the middle. E2 is going to split the house, get a second rock in. They changed their mind. They're going to go back to the middle. Without the hammer, that's not a bad spot. Got to keep the 4-foot covered up. going to be a good spot. Just into the 12 foot, but covers up some of the 4 foot. I think we're going to go after shot rock now. Said there is that port there. Pretty wide. It's a couple of rocks wide. It's wider than it looks on the screen. And the cameras are a little bit fisheye, so you get a little bit of a skewed view. And they keep changing their mind here. I'm going to throw the draw. Weight looks good. That's the guards. Right into the 4 foot. Very nice draw. 3/4 cover, or 3/4 open still, but angle might I'm gonna try that yellow, take out the yellow. It was just thrown there on the top of the 4 foot. Gotta be careful again because there is a jam there. Sheet A looks like Colgate sitting 4 over there. There's no guards. Rocks are all open. I think we're on vice rocks over there, so take out on its way. Got to get rid of some of that red granite. Take out on its way here on C. Looks like it might catch the guard. Yeah. Usually the rock at the top of the 12 foot. Opens up the yellow rock, so Maine will have to do something with that. Either throw a draw in there or another, just put a guard on it. And successful take out attempt over there on sheet A. And it looks like counter number 5 coming into the house for Colgate. And it's going to stop, so Colgate's hitting 5 over there with the hammer. Got no guard, so all those rocks can be hit. We've done skips rocks over there for Michael Parker. We decided on a guard here on sheet C. Cover up that yellow rock to shot rock. And our skips rock is on sheet B as well. Guard on its way here on C looks good. Got a curl. Weight's good. It'll finish in there nice. Perfectly done. Covers up the shot rock. SUNY tool will have some kind of draw or angle run back if they want to try that. This This is their last rock. Might be playing a promote on the red, and a little tap on the red. It's in the top 12.
Yeah, you can go. You can. If your
No,
legs are
it's
long
going to try
enough,
to
you can kick off.
angle raise here.
Yeah, it's legal.
Pretty close.
Sometimes I do that back hour phone just start.
Nope.
You go like really fast.
Now the problem is it's going to be hard for Maine to get a second rock in there.
They don't have two. They have one. He still has to hit that red one out. But I mean, he just
Guess you
doesn't call
could
it.
draw down the center.
They're off getting
In between that long yellow guard.
He should call that right now. I don't know why he doesn't do it. Yeah,
In between that long yellow guard and the red rock that's just biting the 12-foot
doable. It just,
top of the house.
Really heavy.
It's a lot of room there.
Come out like, no, yeah, no, he can't come out really.
The red rock in the back is open. You could make the takeout on that and get 3. That'd be great. I think that's what the call is.
Yeah, say if he does. I mean, like, if he comes out really fast, it's gonna be.
So you have to know how
Yeah.
the weight of
So here's the thing though, because you don't that the red guard is like it's essentially guarding of a full red. So you can't be like maybe throw a super fast.
Sheet A looks like Yale's made a couple of takeouts and is now sitting 2. And last rock for Colgate over there. They throw the draw. Interesting broom holding position by the Colgate Vice.
Okay, not horrible way, but.
I'm sure I've seen that one before.
Tight.
Draw looks good over in sheet A. It's got plenty of weight.
Unfortunate, I guess. But,
Yeah, it's got too much weight. I'm gonna go out the back of the house, so Yale's gonna steal 2 more over there on sheet A, so that makes it 4-0 Yale.
Yeah, no.
As Fabian is next to me, cheering silently.
Go Bulldogs.
Oh,
Like there's advantages into
and I didn't see what happened on sheet A. I don't think we made the takeout. Yeah, it was just 1. So SUNY 2 up 4-1 over Maine on sheet C. SUNY 2 will have the hammer here in the 4th end. Sheet A is 4-0 Yale over Colgate. Colgate's going to have the hammer here in the 4th end again. And sheet B, they haven't posted the score yet, but I'll get you that update as soon as they do.
Yeah,
Oh, they did hang the score. Okay, so it's another steal of 1 by Harvard. So Harvard up 3-0 over RPI 2 over there on sheet B. Guard over here on sheet C.
You guys win. Everyone wins. The game wins.
Ice cream.
There's a call of ice cream in the warm room.
This is the best.
I have these information sheets here. I'm trying to find the people that are currently playing. Not sure who that is. There's no team name on there. Or this one.
Which ones are you looking for? Just the current game.
She already died.
Yeah.
Said she wasn't going to try to influence the results.
I get an intern to look through the pile of papers for me. It's always good to have an intern. Usually the intern's also in charge of getting me beer.
Maine, but they lost their lead.
Okay. So here on sheet C, we have Mary Celeste. I'm not going to get any of these names right, so I'm going to stop there. But Mary Celeste wants to say hi to her mom. Hopefully she's out there watching and listening. She's in Austin, Texas, hometown, and majors history. Katie Perry from New Hampshire. And she has an interesting fact that I still have a baby tooth. Interesting fact, indeed. And Greg Kritzman. I'm going to kill all these names, so. Topsham, Maine. And his interesting fact is that he was in a barbershop quartet for 5 years. Well, there you go. And they're currently sitting shot. You mean it is? Pretty much behind the guard here. I'll take that. What else was going on?
We are improving. We'll make them faster. We have the technology.
From weight, yeah. It's not good enough. It's not, yeah.
Just reading all these things. This is pretty interesting.
What I got for you?
Say that again?
All I got for you.
Okay. Back here on sheet C, very close for who shot. Let's see. It looks like Yumine is still shot behind the T line, back 8. Sheet B. We have RPI 2 sitting shot. And some backing behind there, a little yellow rock behind it. And not sure what the call was, but you mean trying to draw here. Sheet A, nice shot over there. That's sheet A. Nice shot just thrown by Colgate to sit second shot right on top of that yellow. Not sure what the call is, possibly a guard.
This is a different game now. Oh wow, look at this.
Looks like Umain's going to throw another draw here. They sit two without the hammer. Harvard trying to throw a draw, I think, over there. Draw on sheet C looks pretty good. A little heavy. End up being more of a split than a draw. Pretty good result, though. Covers up the forefoot pretty well. SUNY 2 is going to have to hit one of these to get rid of, open that up. And sheet A, Colgate tried to hit that red that's sitting right on top of that yellow and get rid of the yellow, and it just went past it. SUNY 2 here. Trying to get one of these rocks out of the way. Actually get both of them kind of out of the way. And it moved that red rock, but I think yellow is still shot in the back. It's now really well buried. And Umain's going to put a guard back up. B looks like RBI 2 tried to throw a guard, and it's just a little heavy and it over curls. And sheet A, they tried that little run back again and ended up losing the shooter, but unlocked that yellow, so Yale sitting one over there on sheet A. Colgate his second shot. I'm going to try to make the takeout. Takeout on its way, and got it. Yale now sitting 3. I don't think that one in the back is a biter, but it's hard to tell. Sheet B. Harvard trying to open that up a little bit. Nice job. So RBI 2 has the hammer. That's the Red Rocks. They're down 3-0 right now. Right now they do have shot rock, but Harvard sitting 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, 2 needs to figure out how to get another rock in there somewhere. It looks like they're talking about a guard on the promote on the top yellow. Not a bad call. Just don't want to make it too messy because you want to get 2 here. You got 1 buried in there. It'd be nice to get 2.
Can you make sure that like your codes are like
hung up in that, like the bag, so we can move around a bit. Same as like, I don't know whose bag, Bowdoin's room would be great. Bowdoin good?
You mean throwing another guard here. Yeah, that would be guard weight. Oh, we had a hog over there on sheet B. RPI 2 is trying to throw some kind of guard and end up hogging the rocks, and see what Harvard wants to do. They could tap that yellow one back, but the yellow rock behind the red one, the red rock's not going to go very far. Nice guard thrown here on sheet C. Sheet A, we've got Yale sitting 4 still. Last rock on its way from Colgate. You draw the 4-foot to get 1. And it's going to be light. Not going to make the house, so steal. Four. But look at the back one to see if there's a biter or not. Steal 4 for Yale on sheet A. That makes that game 8-0 Yale over Colgate. Oh, it was a biter. Sorry. Steal 5. 9-0 Yale over Colgate. And we're down to Skips Rocks here on sheet B. I think we are going to try to run that yellow one back. Not big weight though, just kind of control weight, take out. It's going to hit the red rock instead. Ooh. It actually opens it up and make it interesting. That was not the last rock, so we'll stay here on this end for a bit. Again, sheet C. New Maine sitting 1 in the back, 8 foot. Their shot. They do not have the hammer, but I'm not sure how SUNY 2 is going to get in there, because I think Maine is throwing another guard. And quick look at sheet B. Taking out their red rock kind of opened up little angle takeout, yellow onto red. There's yellow there on the bottom of your screen into the red. It's in the top 4 foot. And RPI 2 is throwing a guard. They're going to be happy with their 1. So they did cover up a takeout on the red or the yellow-red combination.
No, the back yellow stone is closer than that red stone right there.
So maybe if he hits this 2, maybe 1 will go and happen.
I think she's just really looking for 1. And everything else is 2. You can't really catch that back. And I think it's actually impossible. Yeah, it's impossible. With the way that no, but it's okay. It gets more so far. Fine. Gets herself out.
I'm not sure what the call was on B. possibly tap on that yellow that's on the center or close to the center line. See, I have no idea what they're doing. He pointed at about 8 different rocks and some kind of tap on something. That's very narrow, and it's going to end up tapping yellow onto nothing. So that's going to be steal 1 here on sheet C for Maine. That makes the score 4-2. SUNY 2 up over University of Maine. SUNY 2 will have the hammer in the 5th end. Again, 9-0 Yale over Colgate over on sheet A. We'll get back there to the scoreboard view in a second here once sheet B finishes. This is the last rock. And it looks like RPI 2 does have a draw. Lots of room. Needs full 4 foot. Just moved the broom in and took a little less ice. Not really backing, kind of, but line's the important thing here. Weight looks pretty good. Supers are on and off. Off right now. It looks it might be a little bit heavy. Trying to get a little tick, I think, and does not. Yeah. Just trying to get a little tick off that outside yellow. Just skated past and went out the back of the house. So RPI 2 gets 1 there. Make that game 3-1. Harvard over RPI 2 on sheet B. Sheet A, you can see we have a lot of guards. 7 currently, or 6, I'm sorry. And nothing in the house. And the other 2 sheets, B and C, are just starting their 5th end. Everybody's in the 5th end at this point. And I'm going to take a quick 5th end break. I'll be back in momentarily.
What did you ask?
All right, I have returned, and this is Jeff Hammond on the mic here. And let's see, we still have a lot of guards now on sheet A. I think that's enough. I believe that's 8. Trying to figure out how to get a rock in.
I don't think so. I think something with the house. No, because it's a house.
Or move rocks around up front. So now we have 9 guards over there on sheet A. Very nice. Sheet B. RPI 2 sitting 1. We'll draw here to sit 2. Again, they're down 3-1 at this point and do not have a hammer this end. And sheet C, nothing in the house. Very wide guards. Trying to draw around them. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's going to quickly and just roll in. Take out on sheet B. Sails wide. And still nothing in the house on sheet A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guards, yes. 10 rocks. There is one in the back that's out of play. So 11 rocks have been thrown, and 10 of them are guards. And 1 is out of play. And RPI 2 makes a nice guard on their shot rock that's top 4. And it's actually a biter, so they're now sitting 3 without the hammer. Even trying to throw a draw here on C, it looks a little light. And they're down to playing with 3 players. One of their players injured earlier in the game, nothing serious, but they're playing 3 at this point. All right, newsflash. Sheet A, there was a rock in the house. Take out on B, looked like it was a little wide again. We went sailing through. RPI 2's got a chance to put another guard up and only cover up that shot rock, top 4. Throw attempt here on C. It's a little heavy. Yes, it's going to go out the back. Not biting. Looks like sheet B, the guard was a little heavy and just rolled open. A hit there, you can make a double. It's a little bit on the broom side. Not a lot of ice. We'll roll in. And sheet B. I believe it's second shot, but RPA still has shot rock top 4, and we're going to throw a guard on it. And a nice draw made here on sheet C by Maine. Again, they're down 4-2 and do not have a hammer this end. SUNY's going to try to take this out. And looks good. It's through the hole, and it's a big part of the yellow, so it's going to make the takeout and get a little roll behind guards. So SUNY 2, Red Rocks now sitting 2. A little biter at the top of the 12-foot, and that Red Rock that was a takeout, just made it and rolled over there behind those guards. Very nice. Somebody asked about Colgate brushing. Colgate is on sheet A, and they are Red Rocks. And somebody else asked about how the tiebreaker system works, and I don't have a clue. So we do have chat. You can ask questions and try to remember to go over there once in a while and look at it. And the single person on controls, it's sometimes a little difficult. And we have all the operations of switching camera views and, of course, trying to pay attention to the games, which I do occasionally. In sheet A, we got one yellow rock in the house. So Colgate's trying to make a draw. Not going to get past that guard.
I guess it blocks it with 4,
I don't think that was last rock. Maybe it was. I'm not sure if yellow got pushed in there for 2 or not. Yellow got 1 for sure on sheet A. Not sure if it was 2. Find out here in a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of fun. This is a great
B, we got RPI 2 making a little short run back, red onto yellow. And but they took themselves out. Knocked them when they made the run back. It took off that red rock that was in the 4-foot. So I think they're still sitting. Still sitting 4. So RPI 2 currently down 3-1 without the hammer. They're sitting 4. Middle of the house is pretty well covered up. So yellow only has to bite the 8-foot to be shot.
It's supposed to be a little different, a little more scoring involved, a little more rocks in play. I don't want to get like geek speaking stuff, but it's just, it's more rocks in play, but it's just 2 people. That's actually pretty fun too. Yeah, well, if you have any questions, just ask.
So they did steal 2 over there on sheet A. So Yale up 11-0 over Colgate on sheet A. First skipped rock here on sheet B for Harvard. Who have the hammer. if they're trying to take out on that red rock or they're trying to throw a draw or a tap on the yellow. I do not see the call. Got a draw on its way here on sheet C by SUNY 2. B, it looks like a light takeout or a draw. I think it's a draw. But they let it over curl and it ends up just clicking that rock in front of the house. Pushes it in, I think, for second shot at least. But RPI 2 is definitely shot rock on the outside. And again, that rock's a dangerous rock, the yellow rock there. It's a dangerous rock. On the right hand side of your screen in sheet B. It could be tapped up and it only has to be moved a foot to be shot. So I'm not sure if they're going to try to take it out or throw a guard on it.
Hey guys, I'm coming around with a bag to put any trash you guys may have accumulated at your table. Alrighty. I'm gonna go all the way around. Any trash over here?
I think they're trying to tap up their own red on sheet B. RBI trying to get a second shot in there. Again, they don't have the hammer, but make it more difficult for Harvard to get one. And Skip says he's wide. And it looks a little bit heavy, too. Gotta move some granite. Alright. Ends up making a little tap. Pushes this shot rock back into the edge of the 4-foot, right behind the yellow. So it's guarded. There's a run back there if you want to try to make that. It's about 6 feet. Get the yellow back onto the red. So that yellow that's above the center line there on your screen. Run back or tap, one of the two. Run backs are not easy. That's not the right word, but run back to make that. You just think of it as a takeout. You're not worried as much about a weight. If you're trying to do the tap, you got to worry about weight and line. Whereas you're making a run back, you just you put the broom down for a normal takeout and get it on the nose, and you made it. You don't need to throw extra hard. Not sure what happened here on sheet C. And they already posted the score. Wow, they're quick. So SUNY got 3.
Generally,
I think that game's 7-2 here on sheet C. SUNY over University of Maine. It was 7-2.
No, it could actually 35 minutes. It's hard to tell.
Harvard with their last shot over there in sheet B.
They can.
I think they were going for the. I'm not sure what they're doing now. I think that rock lost its handle. Didn't get enough handle on it, went the other way. So I believe that's going to be a steal of 1. On sheet B for RPI, make that game 3-2. Harvard will have the hammer in the 6th end.
Including, we do a NESCAP championship. This will be the trophy we win. Straight run.
Including engraving.
There we go. Sorry about that, folks. I'm not always looking at the screen, so sometimes I'm looking out the window and turn back and realize that you're looking at the scoreboard where nothing is happening. I think, not sure what's going on over there. Some kind of game. And cheering in the background is a type of game being played. I don't know what it is. So all three sheets in the sixth end at this point.
Guys, so you got in the 20, it comes out, put it on the rails. Did you see that?
Sheet A, Ellie, is Colgate versus Yale, 1. Yale is ahead, 11 zip. If you weren't here earlier, there is some kind of tiebreaker system, and part of it, I think, is number of ends 1. So that's why you see some of these lopsided scores that they're still playing. Skinny Larry just checking out. Good to see him here today. Well, RPI did get 3 over there on sheet B. That game is 4-3 RPI over Harvard. Harvard with the hammer here in the 6th, playing the Yellow Rocks. RPI's got 2 nice rocks there, 1 top 4, 1 back 4. And I think Harvard wanted to draw, but it's going to come up woefully short. Here in sheet C, again, Maine has the hammer. Down 7-2. 2 rocks in the house. And sheet A, Yale is ahead 11-0 over Colgate. Yale is currently sitting 2. And we're trying to draw down to those 2 yellow rocks in the back of the house, and crash on the guard. And they're down to skip rocks on sheet A. Harvard decided on a takeout this time, rock at the top 4. Going to get a piece of it. Enough to get rid of one of them. And the shooter's actually going to stay. And it does. There's a little biter on the outside, so. Maine was trying to do a takeout and ended up just getting a tiny piece of it and pushing RPI 2 in for a shot. We're now going to throw a guard on that. Colgate has that draw again over there on sheet A. And then those two rocks, the yellow rocks in the back of the house. Oh. A little slip and fall over on sheet B. But it looks fine. And they were trying to make a takeout, I think, or a draw, and the slip didn't help that delivery. Pretty good guard there on sheet C. Bobby Stoll in the house. Coming in to do the ice after this game. Another reason I'm here besides commentating. I'm going to take a quick break here, folks.
Okay, just picking up a little commentary here for the last couple of rocks of our final game in this draw, the 2:30 draw. Looks like Harvard is going to need to get one in here to keep the game going. Red currently sitting one in a tie game, 4-4 here in the 7th. Based on our timing rules, this will be the final end. Rock is away. Could end up being a nice tap, maybe a little hot, but I think it should have enough to get there and count, and it will, and actually buries pretty nicely behind those front guards. There is one rock left for RPI 2. RPI 2 looking to get about full 4 in order to win this game on their hammer rock. The only other option would be playing some sort of double, but to eliminate the yellow instead, but that seems both extremely difficult and unnecessarily difficult when although the draw lines are not easy. I think you can get something in there, especially on the bottom side of the screen as you're looking at now, the left side from our perspective. Although it is honestly not that easy. You could play a downweight hit. I think he's kind of maybe looking at that, playing into the yellow rock. Difficult, but it might be sticking out a little bit. And if it's sticking out at all, I mean, wow, he can probably only see an inch or two of it at most looking there. So yeah, a downweight hit that moves it enough to make your red the counter might be possible here. It'd be very tough to draw that hole just because with the way our rocks are curling now, to get by that high red guard with the right kind of weight for a draw, you're probably crashing on the yellow and then not hitting it hard enough to move it. Okay, so looking at the final rock here of the game. So sweepers are on it right away. But now they get off, as it does look like it has some room to work. Just needs to slip by the guard. It looks like it's a little wide. There could be a wick. No, just needed to get a piece of that outside yellow maybe. Sails right through. That's going to be one yellow, and based on the timing rules, they only got 7 ends in. That's going to be the game. Your final. Harvard steals in 7 to take a 5-4 victory over RPI 2. Very exciting game there. Okay, we had a little bit of commentary on and off this draw. We should have a full commentary team on the action for our next draw, which won't be until 5:30, as we have a break for a quick scrape in the midday. As this was just the 4th draw of the day, we'll have 3 more draws worth of action for you to watch tonight. So yeah, come back at 5:30 and you can enjoy some more curling. Until then, enjoy your afternoon. Take care.